Well, good morning. This is the overflow area, would you believe, at Longreach. And we've been here for 3 nights. Cold this morning, 3 degrees when I woke up. And yeah, they've come and gone all weekend, but geez, they certainly packed in yesterday, that's for sure. So, 9 o'clock we need to have this in over at the auto electrician. So that's where we're going right now. But firstly, I need to put some money in the bin up here. And then I also need to go to the dump point, get rid of what's there. Tell you what, there's some people out here. I've seen this area down the end here, chockers, but I've never seen it over this other side of the road. After dropping my money in the bin, I went looking for the dump point. I found it and passed up on taking water at the moment because it was 8:53 AM and I had 7 minutes to get to my appointment. The auto electric guy spent a lot of time doing his damnedest to blow the fuse. It wasn't cooperating. I figured that I had shoved the fridge back, the 12 volt was working, and that I would take a punt on bolting the fridge in and see what happens. I drove away from there at 11 AM, $88 poorer, and headed for the dump point to replenish the water supply. The main street of Longreach was teeming with people, cars, vans and everything. The dump point was worse. There were 2 water points and it was taking forever to fill the vans, and so I decided that I would do my top up at Winton. Okay, it's 12:38 and we've had some lunch, done a bit of computer stuff. We're on our way. Heading for Winton. The weather today was shocking. It's clear blue skies, 25 degrees, breeze from the east keeping everything pleasant. It was a gorgeous day for travelling, but the light is so bright and the glare makes things a little bit uncomfortable. What a whinger. My belief is that the safest vehicles on the road are white or light coloured, but the downside can be the reflection of the bonnet. If you don't believe me, try shielding the bonnet from your sight with your free hand. See the difference. There are a number of rest areas between Longreach and Winton, and I was keen to stop at each one and find out whether this new Cel-fi gadget was worth the money I paid for it. Did it work? So far the answer is a resounding yes. Firstly, I had full bars at every stop. Away from the unit, that is not so. I made phone calls, and where I usually have to hold my mouth in a grimace while standing on one leg and holding the phone at a weird angle to try and keep a constant signal, today none of that, whilst maintaining a strong signal. Yeah, that was the Maxland camping area. I put my hubs in the other night to get out of where I was camped on that sludgy bit, and I took up to take them out. So it's just suddenly remembered it, and I thought I'd better do something about that. like a bit of a audio problem with the sender unit. So I'm going to stop and just try and figure out why it's not charging up. We're just going to charge that box up and see what happens. Grab the phone. I think I had part of 1 bar and that was about it. Stepped into the caravan immediately, 3 bars. Rang Margaret, no problems at all. Watched as the Cel-fi Go was searching for signal here, there and everywhere, and a couple of times it dropped out and came back in again, but there was still enough signal there to talk with. So yeah, it works. Passenger train doesn't come out this far, doesn't come out to Winton, it stops at Longreach. But there are other trains that run along the railway line. And there's one right there. Sitting waiting for a truck, and the truck's gone into the rest area. Time talking to Annette. Signal's good. Now I'm wondering how far from that unit I can wander around and get the advantage of the signal. That's something else that needs to be looked at. To use the app I've got to be within Bluetooth range, but the actual unit itself, it's not the case. I don't think. Now we could have camped up there for the night, but sure as heck we're going to find ourselves surrounded by other people before the night's gone, so it's more a matter of finding somewhere where I can camp up alone. If I can. Telling us that there's another rest area coming up. This rest area is coming up on the right hand side now. I believe it has been, I think it's been expanded, but this one is well and truly chockers at the moment, and that's not the one I want to go to. It's not where I want to go, put it that way. Tonight, I'm 47 kilometres from Winton, 132 kilometres from Longreach, and I've got fast internet. Usually, I'm complaining about lack of signal. As regular viewers will recall, this is just the first day. It will be interesting to see how it performs as I go on. Tonight, I'm camped a few hundred metres from a designated rest area. The authorities kindly set up a metal dump in close proximity, but far enough away that I can run the Jenny without annoying the other patrons. Hopefully, there'll be no fires killing the atmosphere in my spot. Well, hopefully this might do the job for us. If you enjoyed this video, there's over 200 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button. And if you weren't that impressed, please don't hit the dislike button. Instead, tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.